I just don't know what's going on. That's all I can say right now. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I think I've lost my mind. Along with a whole bunch of other people on the planet. I am totally blown out of my tree. Are you familiar with the Mandela Effect? So, if not, just a quick summary. This is a collective misremembering of things, of the same things, by thousands of people. And it's called the Mandela Effect because people seem to recall that Nelson Mandela died in the 80s, and he didn't. Turns out he died more recently, very recently. So they dubbed this phenomena the Mandela Effect. There are so many examples that my mind is totally blown, and I really don't know what to think. I really don't. I'm totally confused. So I'm just going to start with some examples, and I'll try to throw up some clips if I have time. If not, I'll just tell you what the change is, and you can look it up. I don't know, whatever I'm going to do. Right now I'm just like, poof. So first of all, Mr. Pennybags, the Monopoly man. Think of him in your mind, conjure him up. I did, and I've asked everybody who grew up in my era who played Monopoly. I mean, we didn't have computer games. We didn't have things. We had board games, and we played them. Played Monopoly all the time. And Uncle Pennybags wore a top hat, and he had he was white haired. He had a monocle. That's how he's remembered by most people, but the monocle's gone. What? My husband and I both were like, no, this isn't true. So we looked up on eBay old Monopoly games, like to the 1930s. There was never a monocle, ever. He never had that monocle that we so recall. So many of us, not absolutely everybody, but there's so many of us that it just can't be denied. It is truly a psychological phenomenon that is going on. It's some weird, we don't know if it's a conspiracy theory or what it is, but it's just really weird that so many of us remember these things a different way than they actually are in reality. Sally Fields, when she received that award, you like me, you really like me. That's what I remember. I totally remember that. And that's not what she said. She said, you like me. Right now you like me. What? Since when? It's always in my memory been, you like me, you really like me. Was that from Still Magnolia? I think she won an award for Still Magnolias, something that, I don't know. I distinctly remember that award show and her doing that, and I was like, she's out of her tree. She was so excited. This one really gets me because it's in the Bible. And because it's in song. And maybe that's where my confusion comes in. But in Psalms, I can't quote you chapter and verse, but it says the lion shall lay down by the lamb. And it's in, you see pictures of a lion with a little lamb laying next to it. Everywhere. You see it in churches. You see it in little kids' Sunday school rooms. You see it all over the place. And in the song, it's like, and the lion shall lay down by the lamb. Oh, yes, no. I'm losing it. It's, and the wolf shall lay down by the lamb? So the Bible has changed? The wolf shall lay down by the lamb. Beats me. Okay, Berenstain Bears. Now this one hits me because I grew up, okay, my kids grew up, and I used to read Berenstain Bears to my daughter. And here's why it sticks with me so big. This one does, because I'm a reader and I can usually figure stuff out pronunciation wise, but there was, the way it was spelled, I never could tell if it was the Bernstein or Bernstein Bears, because it was Berenstein, Bernstein or Bernstein. I never could tell which one. No, it was never Bernstein or Bernstein, either one. It's Berenstain, Stain, Berenstain Bears. What? What? And there's proof of that because there's still VHS tapes that has the original EIN. But according to them, it was never that, ever. It has always been Berenstain, Stain, Bears. Mind is blown. The last one, just for this one, so I can keep this short. In Silence of the Lambs, that famous quote, "Hello, Clarice." It never happened. What? What? It never happened. It's not in the movie. He never says that. There's one more. Sweet Dreams by the Eurythmics. Annie Lennox. I used to... Dinga, 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 dinga. I used to impersonate her. I had a flat top, platinum. Yes, I did. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Sound normal? I mean, other than my voice. That's not it. It's sweet dreams are made of this. Now, if you listen to all the lyrics and the way that any song is written, songs are the rhyming parts of the songs, like it's sometimes every other line. So, okay, let's do it with Sweet Dreams Are Made of This. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. It don't make sense, y'all. It don't make no sense. Okay, I give up. There's a boatloads more. There's like, how many people were in the JFK car when he was assassinated? A lot of people will say 4. There were 6. It's just, there's so much. There's so much. It'll make you crazy. So if you have experienced any of these and you remember it the old way, and the new way makes no sense, leave me a comment. I like to know that I'm not alone in my insanity here. And I know I'm not, because this is something people are researching like crazy, because there's so much. There are so many, from the way Kit Kat is spelled to Chick-fil-A to modern things. Some are little, some are huge, some are massive changes in the Bible. Which really scares me. I just don't know what's going on. That's all I can say right now. I don't know what's going on. So maybe we can figure it out. Maybe not. But if you've experienced any of these, and if any of this is like a news to you and trips you out, please let me know. As always, please subscribe if you're interested in this type of stuff, because I'm going to do a boatload of videos about this until I get it figured out. And if you want to hear more about it, please subscribe. I'm going to try to get my videos in playlists so it makes sense, because I do so many different random things, and I try to do each one once a week. So there'll be a day that I do Mandela Effect, like this type stuff, a day where I do my shopping hauls, a day where I do DIYs, a day where I do beauty stuff. I don't know until I know. That's me. A stream of consciousness videos. Until I get it sorted out, you can, whichever topic you're interested in, you can subscribe and just follow that particular playlist, so that you're not following me all over in my line of insanity in YouTube uploads, because it can be crazy. But I'm working it out. Just give me a bit. Okay, y'all. Goodbye, Clarice. Bye. To the mental ward.